Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another wonderful morning and sunrise in Quartzsite, Arizona. And I'm heading to the RTR for a little bit. Met up with a guy named Paul from Indiana who was on YouTube, and went to go listen to a little seminar on solar power. And then made a trip out to Tyson Wells to check out the, the outdoor markets and tents. It's right next to the RV show, GameStop and everything. And pretty much you get anything you want out here, as you can tell. There's anything from nuts and bolts to used tools, new tools, car parts, solar panels, RV equipment, clothing, jewelry, silver, Indian wear, some steel sculptures, and food, music. So they have everything out here. Like I said, it's across the street from the GameStop and the RV show. So I mean, you're all within a couple blocks of walking distance. This is just one row I'm driving down. There's, I don't know, 20, 30 rows of vendors. And so had to stop, get me a spicy sausage and some onion rings. And the size of the onion ring is bigger than a bagel. Beautiful. Well, I jumped back on the road. Decided I was going to head out to Bouse, Arizona. It is literally out of my campsite, make a right turn out to Plamosa Road and straight out. About 20 minutes from where I'm camping. So I decided to make a trip out to Bouse because I watched a YouTube video from Russ on RV or TV. And he travels around all over Arizona and everything. And it was kind of interesting because the road trip was kind of cool heading out there. And he said, it's a small little town. There's nothing really there. But the history of it was pretty cool because I guess there was a so-called secret tank training facility out there from the U.S. Army. They were preparing tank battalions for World War II to serve during the war. And there were several battalions that trained out there, all coming from like all over the world, or all of the United States, from Fort Knox, Kentucky, and New Jersey, and I guess they trained out here. And almost every unit that trained out here ended up going over to the war in Europe in 1944. And several of them served during the invasion during Normandy and D-Day. And most of them fought during the Ardennes Forest in France and the Battle of the Bulge. So, I mean, there was some great history. And I wanted to kind of just stop by and take a look and kind of pay my respects to that place. There's nothing there anymore. I mean, just the railroad tracks, a couple tanks, and some of the placards. And old couple of little walls from where the depot was, but supposedly it was a secret base. They were working on, I guess I think it was called a CDL or something like that. It was like a light system that was putting on the tanks to blind the Nazis. So I guess it was a secret facility for testing those lighting systems. So it's these super million candle lights that they attach to the top of tanks to blind the enemy. But I don't think they got to use them, because by the time that they got called up and the testing was done, they weren't used. So, but this road out to Bouse is beautiful. I mean, it's crazy. Elevation height is cool. Quartzsite's at about, I think, 880 feet above sea level. So, coming from a town that's basically 4 feet below sea level in Florida, it's kind of fun to be able to go to a place that has hills and, I guess, desert mountains, canyons. But this road here it's kind of like a roller coaster. It winds left and right, goes up and down. And there's a section of the road which, to be honest with you, I shit you not, gave me giggles. The first time driving out there, you know, I kind of went below the speed limit because there's some blind curves. You know, you're going up and then you're making a left or a right turn as soon as you come down over the curb. So I kind of took it easy the first time driving out. But the second time coming back, I went speed limit because it was so much fun. And literally, I giggled like a kid driving this road. It was so much fun. So you know, just it gets your stomach to go up and down, gives you that little queasiness every once in a while. So I enjoyed it very much. Well, I got into town and I stopped by the local American Legion Post 46. Then I went to Coachman Cafe to have a little lunch, and pretty much like one of the only cafes in town. Had me a nice sized burger and fries and a blackberry pie, all for around $16. And then I'll be back Friday for this fish and chips all you can eat. So here I am at Camp Bouse, which is literally across the street because it's only one main road and then railroad tracks. And took a look at all the placards and on Monument Row, as they call it, where they have all the placards and monuments from all the units that served and trained there under General Patton. So I did sign in on the guest book and decided to head back to Bouse. It was later in the afternoon, and here I am on the road, and the camera doesn't do it justice, but these dips are just, I mean, they're fun. They made me laugh. I ain't kidding. But just imagine riding this on a motorcycle. I mean, crazy. I mean, I don't ride anymore, but man, that would be, I think, a great ride out here. So all these people that have motorcycles, I'm kind of jealous. So, but heading back through the canyon, heading back to my campsite. It's getting to be about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And like I like to get back around 5, so the canyons are just amazing out here. Just the landscape. You don't have this in Florida, I'll tell you that. Yeah, so I'm gonna pull over here and get a shot of avocado, my van, out in the desert, and get a little mountainscape in the background, and then take a picture of my friend, the, I think, Sakura cactus. And I got back to camp, lit up a fire, and had a little dinner, had a weenie roast, and sat down and enjoyed the fire and the sunset. So that's it for today. But thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys around and post another video soon. Thanks.